back.
See?
Well, since we know you and since we know that you're a comedian named Leslie Jones, we want to introduce ourselves. I'm Tony,
And I'm Chantel.
and we the Tony and Tail Show.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The first question that I want to ask you is, how did you get into comedy?
Uh, I've always been kind of crazy. I didn't know I was a comedian, though. I didn't actually know I was making people laugh that way. And I was on a basketball scholarship in Colorado State, and one of my friends entered me into a comedy contest and told me like 3 days before the contest, and I just went up and first time I told the first joke, that was it. That was it. That was in 1987.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, my question is, I want to know who inspired you to be a comedian? Like growing up, who did you watch and stuff and say, you know what, maybe I'll try that?
See, when I was growing up, I wasn't thinking that I was going to be a comedian. I always
Okay.
thought that I was going to be maybe a basketball coach or engineer because
Okay.
my dad was an engineer. So I never thought I was going to be a comedian, but I did watch a lot of comedy. I watched Richard Pryor was like I worshipped, I loved him, everything he did. Buster Keaton. Um, it was just a lot of things. Lucille Ball, Cara Burnett. Um, um, Whoopi Goldberg was one of the first people that made me realize that black women could do it too.
Yeah.
Fred Sanford, Red Fox,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
all that
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, I watched all that stuff. All that stuff. All of it influenced me. All of it
Okay.
influenced me now. I mean, now thinking about it, I go, oh, those were the things that got me started.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what I want to know is, what show did you do, or what did you do that you said, this is what I want to do. This is it.
What made me know that I wanted to be a comic?
Yes.
Uh, it's so weird. When you think that you're gonna do something and you think it's gonna happen right away, it's not like that. Your life is really a journey. When I first did comedy at that college, I knew right then and there I wanted to be a comic. But walking off stage and from that day on, it was a long journey to become to where I am
Yeah.
right now. But
Yeah.
I think there was the first time that I was like, whoa, this is something I want to do. I possibly want to start trying to do this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and I want to ask you. Okay, you do. Okay, I know you're a stand-up comedian, and we obviously you do a lot of movies and TV shows. The last movie we saw you in was Lottery Ticket. I want to know what is the difference between doing like the stand-up comedy and comedy and movies.
Oh, way different. I mean, because when you're on the stage, you're in front of people. That's an instant
Yeah.
gratification. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
the people who watch you live get to see things that are not rehearsed or written. And
Yeah.
you're more free and open but in a movie, it's scripted. I mean,
Okay.
it's it's harvested, like you hold I mean, it's something that you continuously do over and over and over. It's not so much as natural as unless you do something in the scene for the first time, but you going to
Okay.
do it 3 or 4 more times because it's a movie, so they pretty much take a lot of takes, so it's not as natural you know
Okay. Well, now I seen you way back in National Security with Martin Lawrence. I want to know, how did you get, that role in the movie?
uh it was actually really funny. My manager got me to audition, but the audition didn't describe the role. That the audition described the role as a trucker, a dyke trucker. That's exactly what it said. It said a dyke trucker, and something like rough, I think overalls or something like that. I didn't want to go in for the audition. I'm gonna be honest. That when I'm trying to remember if that was like 2000. I think that was like 2000. Yeah,
Yeah.
around
Mhm.
2000. And my hair was freaking so beautiful. It was like to my shoulder, and I
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go in for no fucking dyke. I was like, I ain't no fucking dyke. I was so mad that my manager sent me into this. I was so pissed. And I did not dress nothing like I went in there intentionally looking not like a dyke. My hair was, I had my nails done. I had, I went in there And when I went in to see, that's the thing, you know, when you're young, you don't understand the business. It's just a freaking role, you know what I mean? So when I went in, everybody that was in there didn't actually even look like the role. I mean, they was trying to dress, and nobody was tall. Nobody looked intimidating. I mean, I was dressed looked nice and looked more intimidating than them bitches that were sitting in the room dressed like, you know. So the guy auditioned me. He auditioned me, and I think Martin was there at the first audition, and he didn't say nothing to me, but he was like, okay, good. But then they called me back. So they called me back, and at the time they were actually doing the movie, so they called me on set to audition for the part, and the director was, I forgot what the director's name, but the director was like, we like you because, you know, you look the part and stuff. So he was like, but, you know, are you tough? So he was like, can you, and before he could finish his sentence, I grabbed him and threw him up against the wall. And he was like, I think I want you as the part. You definitely got it. And then they introduced me to Martin, and Martin was like, yeah, I remember you. He was like, and she's not a dyke. So we have to change all of that. They changed all of that. They changed it to where he hit on me. So he was like, yeah. So that's how that became. And it was the first major movie role I ever did.
Yeah.
The first one. Yeah. It was awesome. It was awesome. The set.
Are you in? Uh-oh.
Oh no, the set was awesome. Martin was so nice. And he had his whole set up like soul food, junk food. It was awesome. It was really nice. It was a good experience.
Are you and Martin still friends today?
Yeah, we still see each other today. He comes over to the Comedy Store a lot. Whenever we see each other, we speak. Yeah.
Okay, that's
okay.
I want to know, how do you handle hecklers? Like, you know,
I don't have hecklers, and if I do have hecklers, they really wish that they had never heckled me ever again. I rip their fucking ass out. I rip their ass, fucking body, and then I show it to them.
Yeah,
well, that's all right.
Yeah, because I don't fucking come to my job and try to fuck up my job. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah. But you don't come to pay less.
Yeah, exactly. I don't come to pay less and take one shoe and run out. You know what I'm saying? So you can't finish the inventory. Do I do that to you? No.
Exactly.
Now listen, I seen your comedy special, Problem Child, right?
Yeah.
And you said you had, girls hang out like a posse. So, I want to know, do you still have the girls in your posse, the hoe, the drunk, and the driver?
Is you asking me, is that how I came up with it, or do I still have those friends?
Yeah. Do you still have those friends?
No. Hell no. Well, that's the funniest question. No one has ever asked me that. No one has ever asked me that question. Everybody always asks me how I wrote the joke, how I come up with the joke. Nobody has ever asked me, am I still friends with them bitches? No. Like, okay, the sister-in-law was my brother's baby's mama. Okay, the drunk. That was the drunk. My brother's baby's mama. And the hoe was one of my friend's friend. She used to hang out with us all the time. Okay, and the driver, I still talk to her, but right now I'm kind of pissed off at her, so I ain't really fucking with her right now, cause her baby is my god baby, so we do still talk to each other. But she the driver, and she also the bitch that don't like shit. So yeah, that's hilarious.
I want to know, which one was you? Cause you named.
I was the bitch that watched all that shit. That's
okay.
I was the bitch that had to fight motherfuckers when they fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay. I want to know, what would Leslie Jones now say to Leslie Jones that first started off on that stage at the college?
Damn, you got some good ass questions. Damn, just some ass questions, man. That is so funny. I often say that to myself. I often say, I wish that I can take a picture of where I am now and take it back to that Leslie and show it to her, because she wouldn't, I wouldn't, well, when I was going through it, I was, you always have the thing, I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it. There's no option to quit. I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it. But I'm telling you, if I even glanced at what my future is now, Oh my God, sitting on the bus stop in Orange County, and I ain't had no fucking money with them cheap ass Payless white shoes on. If you would have showed me this shit, I'd have been like, what? I got a house? What? I got a car? I got a garage. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? That would be crazy. So I think what I would say to her is, yo, do not give up. No matter what them fuckers are telling you, because trust me, I had a lot of people telling me that this was my own family was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You know, you got an education. Why the fuck ain't you using your education? And I just kept saying, I'm funny, you guys. I'm telling you, I'm really fucking funny. And whoa, that's a really good question. Really good question. Yeah. Y'all got a future.
Yeah.
I want to know, is Leslie dating anyone right now?
Oh God. I knew you was gonna ask. Okay. No, the right question is, am I stalking anyone right now? That's the right question.
Okay. Well, are you stalking anyone?
Yes. You know what? I don't know. I can't even describe my love life at all. Only thing I say is I think God provides me jokes through my love life. I think that's how I'm able to stay on stage, because my love life is completely crazy. Crazy. Right now I'm dealing with Israeli dude that we've been having a booty call, but it's been 3 years. It's a 3-year fucking booty call. I mean, after a while you got to stop calling it a booty call, right? I mean, damn.
Right. Yeah.
You know, but that's pretty much it.
But you watch any reality shows?
Dudes like me. Huh? Dudes be liking me though.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how to fight.
I don't understand how you ain't got no man when you know how to fight.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
But you will handle 3 big bitches, you know.
Exactly. And look, and I make ham sandwiches after we fuck. What the fuck? Come on.
Exactly. See?
Come on, man.
See, I got to get me a woman like you, Leslie. See, you the real deal. You is the real deal.
Exactly.
That is funny as shit.
That's you laughing today.
You laughing like a motherfucker today. That's hilarious.
Do you watch any reality shows? Like, I know you say you got the booty call, but do you watch like Catfish or R&B Divas and Housewives? And
Now the ones I like to watch is the purposeful ones. You know, I like America Top Model. I like Biggest Loser, Amazing Race. I do like Say Yes to the Dress and Project Runway. I do love them too, very, very much. But America Top Model is my favorite reality show.
Yeah.
Is that considered reality? That's not considered reality, is it?
Well, not kind of, because they do, like, they film them in the house and stuff, and, you know, they fight sometimes, and, you know, that's the challenges.
I can't get into them housewives, and I can't get into all of that, the basketball and love and hip hop, and I can't do it. It's too, and I know all of them too. I do the warm up for Tiny Tonight. You know, Tiana's wife, she has to talk now. So it's her, Tammy, Trina, and the girl from Price is Right, Claudia. Yeah. So I do the warm up for that show. But and they hella nice. They hella nice, but I just can't get into the, you know.
Yeah. Well, Liz, I think you need to have your own reality show.
I think so too. I agree with you. I agree.
I think so, because if I
had a reality show, I would make it where people can hire me to go fire people or to go break up with them or to tell them some kind of news that they don't want to tell them. I would hire me to go tell that news. Yeah, that would be a fucking show right there.
That's question, okay?
Oh no. So I want to talk about acting now.
Okay.
Now, I heard you explain about how you got the Golden Lottery ticket. Do you have any more movies coming up?
Well, that was
the first question.
That was for national security. Lottery ticket was the Ice Cube movie, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we heard you do an interview about that one.
Yeah, I did a couple. I've done a couple of spots, but the stuff that I got coming up is I got a Chris Rock movie coming up that I just did. It's probably coming out early spring, and also I'm in a couple of TV shows that's coming out this season. So I'm doing a lot of TV stuff.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay, and the next question is, are you taking acting as something seriously that you will want to do besides comedy, or is it just something that you're just doing?
Yeah, because it is part of the package. You know what I mean? Comedy is always going to be first because that's what I do. But a lot of
Yeah.
times I get called for television stuff. So yeah, I take it very serious because it's good money, and
Yeah.
it's a great opportunity also to make your
Agree.
the touring better. You know what I'm saying? The more you
Right.
guys see
Right.
me in movies and on TV, the more you want to come out and see me do stand up. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I do take it very serious.
Another thing. Do you remember what was your first big check and what did you do with it?
My first big check.
hmm
Oh, okay. Like, damn, I would say the cat tour, but I have to say that before that, when I did the national security movie, and I didn't actually know how much I was gonna get for that, and I got a check for $936. Now I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but in 2000, and I ain't have a job,
Okay.
that was a big ass check. So when the cat was like,
Yep.
Right.
Woo.
$136, fuck. I went and bought some weed. I remember I went and bought some weed. I went got my nails done. And I paid rent. Gave my homegirl.
Okay.
Oh Lord. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I think that was to me my first big check.
okay. Well, how do you spend your money? That the big check that you do get now. How do you spend your money?
Child bills. I don't officially have a
Okay.
I mean, people think I don't officially have a job. I mean, I'm a comedian, you know. All the money that comes
Yeah.
to this house take care of bills, you know. I mean, I ain't married, you know, ain't nobody in here paying shit. And, you know,
Okay.
I don't even have shit in my house that can't pay rent. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have no kids. I don't have no kids. I don't have no dogs. I don't have no plants. None of them motherfuckers is gonna generate money. They cannot live here. So, yeah. So yeah, bills, and you know, get my hair done. You know, bills, just normal shit.
Yeah.
I'm not an extravagant. I'm not that type of extravagant person. I guess if I did have like lots of money, I maybe would buy a lot of art. You know, because I'm not into needing to have a car and stuff. I'm very happy where I live at. Very happy with my car. You know, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna need. I've been there, done that. The cat tour showed me so much stuff that I don't ever have to have that stuff. If that makes any sense.
Okay, I want to ask. I know you said you didn't want to be called like the female comedian. You just want to be called the comedian. I want to know how hard it is for you think for a woman to get in the business than it is for a man.
Well,
Like is a
any business, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
any career. I mean, this is just
Yeah.
a man. This is just. I mean, I hate to say it. It is a man's world. I mean, we are very
Yeah.
strong and coming up in the second, but it's still a man's world.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's so weird because I was watching the movie Lincoln last night, and there was a scene where the dude was like, "Well, we're gonna let black people vote? We're gonna let women vote?" And they lost their fucking mind when you said women vote. Me like,
Yep.
"Oh, damn you!" Like, and just think about
Yep.
how far we've come. We vote now. I mean, we
Exactly.
have to say. And when I went into this game, I literally had to lose any kind of female anything to me. You know what I mean? As far as like, you can't be emotional. You literally have to be a dude. You have to carry yourself as a strong person because they will rip your fucking heart out in this shit. You know,
Yeah.
first of all, men, a lot of men, and you'd be surprised at some of the men I would tell you that don't even think women should be doing comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I believe.
and then if we do comedy, we're supposed to stick to a certain type of subject, and we're not supposed to talk
Yeah.
this way or be this way. And you
Yeah.
would not. When I first started, now it's a little bit still like that, not really. But when I started,
Not really.
oh shit, oh my god, I would do a set, and comics would literally come to me afterwards and go, "You can't talk like that. That's just women don't get on stage and talk like that. Women don't talk about those things." And I was like, well, if who the fuck gonna talk about it? I'm I
You
remember
real. Yeah.
TK Kirkland told me when he first saw me perform, he walked up to me and he was like, it is just very it's very terrible to hear a woman talk about pussy. And I was like, well, I got a pussy. So
All right.
why not talk about something that I got? Now, it pisses me off when you talk about pussy. You don't got one. So you can't tell me shit. You know, so
Yeah.
it is I'm very glad that I had my father. I had my father who raised me, because my father was the type of person that raised me like, it doesn't matter if you're a girl, it doesn't matter if you're black, it doesn't matter. You could do whatever the fuck you want to with enough education and motivation. You could do whatever you want. He always told me, you can do whatever you want to. You can do whatever you want to. You can do whatever you want. You just have to want to do something, you know, and have to want to do it the best that you can. So when I went into that, when people were telling me, oh, I can't do this, or I was like telling them, you know what, go fuck yourself, because I don't understand why I can't. I'm good at what I'm doing. And then that's when I realized that that's the problem. I'm good at what I'm doing. So, you know, then it came to the point where they couldn't stop me. Now, okay, so let's make her a female now. So anytime I would come off stage, the men would be like, oh, you funny, but I still fuck the shit out of you. You know, or I still fuck ass, or you still can suck this dick, or you know what I'm saying? You get that. Yeah. So now I'm at the point where motherfuckers, they know not to fuck with me at all. I'm in the, you know, like you fuck with me, it's a good chance I don't have to say anything. You're gonna be attacked by other people because I did my job. And trust me, and I'm telling y'all right now, Tony and Ted, I'm telling you right now that I worked my ass off to get to where I am in the position that I'm in this game. I did not cheat. I did not fuck. I worked my ass off every fucking step. I definitely gained my stripes to be in here with these dudes. So, and it was not easy. And you can ask any one of them. You can ask any one of them, and they'll tell you the same thing.
Yeah. I believe. I see, because I see you get a lot of comedy spots like Jeff Comedy Jam, and a lot. They call you. I was like, they call Leslie. The Shaq call Leslie. Like I don't watch every last.
And Shaq love me. Shaq love me, but he just don't like to pay.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He just, you know, they be on that cheap shit. You know what I'm saying? Maxwell wanted me to go on tour with him. This motherfucker wanted to pay me $500 a show. It's like, nigga, are you crazy? Like, no.
Exactly.
Right, you got to get paid.
Exactly,
too.
Exactly. So it's a crazy game.
Yeah. Now I have two more questions. Now the first one is, if you were to start your own female comedy tour, who would you take on tour with you?
Okay, first of all, I would never have a female comedy tour ever.
Never. Yeah. It'd be a comedy tour.
I don't like female shows. I feel like it's still one of those things that people don't understand, that just you don't block all the females together. Just like you don't the I have female comics that come up to me and go, "Hey, my name is so and so. I'm a female comic." They go, "Bitch, I know you're a female. You got titties. You look." I mean, why are you introducing yourself? See, so it's still on that tip. When people do female tours and stuff, it's very oh God, how can I put it? It's not cool. It's just like, when men go up, matter of fact, when I get introduced, when you introduce me, if you introduce me as a female comic, first of all, I go up there and I destroy your fucking life. Okay. Second of all, when I come off stage, I punch you in the fucking face, because don't fucking label me. Don't put me in a fucking box.
Yeah.
Everybody already know I'm a female. That's the problem with female comics. They're trying so hard to show everybody that they're female instead of just being funny. You know what I'm saying? So I would only want to be the only woman on my show if I had to have a tour. And I would have probably New Jacks open up for me, New Jacks that I liked, that I thought were up and coming. Yeah. That's what I would do. I mean, or I would try to go on tour with like somebody like Dave Chappelle or make it a cold thing so it can be like, strong.
Right. Oh, and my last question is, now, what inspired your new hairstyle?
What inspired?
What inspired you?
My new hairstyle? It's dope, ain't it?
It's free. You ain't got to do nothing to it. Just get up and go.
That's what inspired it. I ain't got to do shit. I like I said, I used to have really long, pretty hair, and had it for years. It's so fucking hard to take care of. And I sweat big time. So I had to cut that shit. It was like one day I woke up and I had woke up and drenched. I was like, okay, I'm fucking hot. My head was hot. You know, I had that wrap cap on. I was like, I'm fucking hot, man. Yep. So I think what happened was I woke up and then my friend wanted to put weave in my hair. She put weave in my hair for, I don't know, she was doing something, but she put weave in my hair and she didn't manage it correctly, so it broke my hair. So when she took the weave out, I was like, fuck it. And I went to my hairdresser and I just said, cut it all off. Cut it. Just do something with it. So now I used to wear it slicked. So when I went and did lottery ticket, and those call times was so fucking early, like, 4 and 5 in the morning, we would have to be on set. So that means we got to get up at 3 in the morning. It was like really hard. So I didn't feel like doing my hair. So this is what my hair looks like whenever I'm at home and not combing it or whatever. So I just came straight to the set with my hair like this. And it was Ice Cube, the guy who played the villain in the movie, and Brandon Jackson. They was in the hair, and when I walked in, they was like, "What? That shit's dope, yo! That's like fucking." They was like, "That's fucking dope. You should wear your hair like that." And I was like, "Are you crazy? I'm not wearing my hair. I look crazy. I'm not wearing my hair like this." They was like, "Dope. Seriously, it's like the best shit I've ever seen." So when I got back to California, I still was slicking it, but because I was too scared to do it, and I got called for a show, and I didn't feel like combing my hair, and just went out like this, and I'm talking about them white folks lost their mind. So I was like, oh, yeah. So I was like, y'all like this shit? Oh, yeah. So I started wearing it like this, and I'm telling you, ever since I started wearing my hair like this, I have gotten so much work. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. I get called in for everything now. It's crazy. So I love it.
Yeah, well, that's all right. That's all right. We love it too.
Are y'all related?
Do you have any? Okay, I just want, this is the last question for me. Do you do like any charities or like have any charities or something like any type of things?
I don't have any charities, but if I was to support anything, it would be breast cancer and homelessness. When I do, I'm definitely going to I want to bring back comic relief. So I really think that homelessness is something that we can actually fix. We're just too lazy to do it. I really think that we can do it. We really can do it. We just have to want to do it. And it's just that's one thing that is very passionate to me is homeless.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Are y'all related?
Well,
we want to.
Are y'all related?
Huh? Yeah, this is my little cousin. Yeah.
Y'all look alike.
Yeah. Yeah, he started the show and he wanted me to be like a co-host and help him out and stuff. And I was like, well, we could get people to interview and stuff. It's something we like both wanted to do and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man. Y'all pretty good.
Yeah,
thank you.
You our first interview. We thank you. We did good.
You had some good questions and everything. That was pretty hot.
Well, we thank you for taking time out of your busy day. And, just to do this for, little us. Yeah. So we really thank you for doing it.
Thank you for being fans and asking me to do it. Just let me know whatever else you need.
Yeah. Yeah, when your movie come out with the Chris Rock, make sure you come back with us because we want to promote that, And if you come down to Miami, like to do the improv, I don't know, let us know. We could be front row.
Definitely. I'll definitely email you and let you know if I come because I think I'm supposed to come to Miami soon. I'm not sure when, though. But I'll let you know for sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
We love you. My mom said you have a beautiful smile. She kind of shy off the
camera. What's up?
Yeah. She's over there happy for us. But
she could tell Mama she's going to have to cook me some when I come down there.
When you cook down there, she cooked all kind of collard greens, macaroni and cheese,
everything. Yeah. All right, Mama.
Everything.
I can't see you, but all right.
All right.
Thank you for having me, baby. Y'all have a good day.
Okay.
All right.
You too.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this.
Bye.
I don't know how to do this.